Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. And off we go from Las Vegas. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
Hey, what's up?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Black. Ready?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll run on 1st down. It's McCormick. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Hey, Red.
Now a quick throw out wide to Myers. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Myers in motion right. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. For Marshall, that's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Collier. And boy,
Bro, how's that 4th and inches when I crossed the line? What the fuck?
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
See,
And on their
this
first
game's so
drive,
wild.
the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going quickly out to the right side. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there. That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
That complete to Shorter. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Let's go. Black shot. Red cycle. Ready?
Ritter back to throw. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. Is able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Set punt. Go.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Terrace Marshall, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. That's caught, and he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football, and the Raiders pick it up.
What's up, D?
And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So problems there on the return. Very costly. Not what you need when you just surrendered.
You shouldn't have Waddle back there on kickoff return, man. He ain't got 200 pounds on him.
Quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Green jack. Fight. Ready?
Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Red. Yellow. Set.
Ritter now. Now the ball comes.
That's an incomplete pass.
Picked up by the Dolphins, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
That's an incomplete pass.
And we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 37. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Tua. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it, and the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Ritter to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, go. Slide through. Black ultra. Ready.
Here's Ritter. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Ready. Blue strike. 6. Mega. 6.
Back to throw, Ritter. Looking left side, and he's got him. And it's a fumble.
Man, come on with these fake-ass fumbles now.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back
Man was
drives,
down.
fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. From the gun, it's Tua. Short throw to Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll be hit as he releases it and now fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion is Washington. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Man, come on.
Yeah, that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
That's a Stevie Wonder read if I ever seen one.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. That one deep for Marshall. And that's caught inside.
That's accuracy and placement.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Terrace Marshall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Now Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup.
That's what she said.
Just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Tua going to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Looking to pass. Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
He got stuck.
As they talk it over, we step aside.
No, it wasn't. Go watch the replay.
On the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And made you win. And made you waste the timeout.
Second and 10. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, second and 15. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 23. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Tua to throw again. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's Tua. And the Raiders have got him. How to approach this? 3rd down and 16 yards to go. They'll set up to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 49 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Smash. Ready.
Ritter back to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's go. Black shot. Ready?
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Thanks for staying in that 2-man under.
Play there. 44 yards. And the Raiders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Cool. That boy too small to be back there. Get him off kick return, bro. He too small. He ain't got his weight up back there trying to touch the ball.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the two-point try. And, you know, for the defense,
Charlie has, Paul.
they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
Quite a few.
They actually practice situations.
Boy, you better get that boy off special team, I'm telling you.
I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for two. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
I actually had to get another mattress, Paul.
No run back forthcoming, so
Well, I'm sitting right there.
30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Got it? Fight, 60. Come on, set.
On first down, McCormick. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Now 2nd and 3.
You ain't asked.
Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
You gonna get on it if I ain't got nobody else to play with.
Go team. Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's McCormick. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass. You don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
Here we go, set. Red, cycle. Set.
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of
Keep
the
coming out in that
field.
2-man under.
And this is-
Appreciate it.
And he'll take it into the end
I told you the last drive, get out of it. We came right back to it. It's a free one-play touchdown on that defense.
The Raiders will add to their fourth quarter lead. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone, so the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20.
Don't pick it up with Waddle. Don't pick it up with him. Get smacked.
It worked. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua.
Give me that.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Ja'Cory Bennett has it.
It was easy.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now to add the extra point.
Thanks for throwing it at Hill. He's easy to guard. He ain't big enough to release.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Bennett gonna lock his ass up.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And don't pick it up with Waddle so I can smack his ass.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep. That's caught at the 25. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 64 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Sanders on for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Ultra. Ready. Set, cut.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Swing jack. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Myers. And he will have the first down. And that is not officially going to end it, but they'll be able to take the clock way down from here. They run the counter. McCormick. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the
What's up,
Dolphins
Pablo?
are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there
His
as
last
he
time
made
out.
the diving catch.
No.
Now the Dolphins will
I'm on
use
a
the
bye
last
week.
of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Now 1st and goal. Throwing Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Washington.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
And this is intercepted.
Got him with the curl flat.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Flush to his right.
Thanks for playing man.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to
Just run you down the field and run with my quarterback. He ain't got no one depending on.
Finish to this one. Ritter now. He's going to fire one deep.
Oh, ref!
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Just running down the field a couple of times to wear him out.
2nd and 10.
Do it on purpose.
Ritter to throw it. He's got a man. That's Marshall. The Raiders going to use
Nah, it was just that one game, bro. He was the host. Wasn't shit I could do. Shit was kind of fucked up.
Ritter will set up to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
What do you get out of that defense?
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their end.
These people just don't realize that how much of a threat verticals is. Just like you sit in man coverage, you're gonna get beat over the top. There's nothing you can do to stop. Well, I have 5 tutties.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there.
Man, I gotta get the run game right, bro. 9 attempts and I can't even get 30 yards. Shit.
That they're gonna cherish.
That's rough. Not used to that. Bauer, Marshall. Where's Tyreek Hill at? He had that one lucky catch. Other than that, he ain't that shit. I think I do a good job containing Hill for the most part. That boy Bennett picked his ass off. See, if I could put Bennett on Hill the whole game, bro, I'm good. I ain't got nothing to worry about. That Bennett will match up with him. First quarter, I just kind of dink and dunked a little bit. fumbles, bro. Like, Jesus Christ. Gotta clean them up. He tried my boy Jacorian thinking Tyreek Hill was him or Waddle was him. And he flipped around, he found out. This shit was bullshit, bro. Like, how do I not make the play on this ball? Like, I'm right there. He's defended. Like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of SWAT animation is that, bro? Helps. Like, what the fuck, man? Tighten up. First time he comes out and cover 2 man. No over the top help. How you gonna play cover 2 man and try to disguise it as a cover 3? Your deep half is too low. And then it's like he tried to man him up. Like, bro, what is you doing? Don't play man on me. And I started hitting him with that 3-4 eye. He was getting too comfortable in the pocket, so I had to put some pressure on his ass. Try to hit him again. I got to blitz the other linebacker. I don't know why he switched off like that. Probably should have just hooked him. If I'm going to put that soft spot over there, I just got to hook him. I'll be alright. I could have used that though. Got that boy just chasing routes, bro, like with a D lineman. What make you think you won't catch that with a D lineman, bro? Come on, man. You beat. Do better. Why is my guy not? This shit's bugging. Dumb enough to play, man. You deserve to get cooked. He tried to throw it a Waddle. Bennett just good pursuit. And then I had that curl flat over there just in front of it, just in case. So if he would have got out in front of him, the curl flat would have been right there. Then I like that pitch. That was like the one of the few times that shit actually worked. Usually they don't pitch it to nobody. But I pitched it back. And we pay off with the dividends. I got to clean this up, man. This shit's horrible. Like, if he's running with it, he need to not give that up. So what I might do is take that deep half off. Take that third off and put it in a deep half. I don't need that third. Everything else is bobbled. I just need to get support for that. This time I kind of manned it up, but I put that linebacker kind of curl flat over there. You just set right on it. Just to prove a point to do, man. Stop playing man. What you thought you were it's like crazy. Then you weren't even aligned, like he was cross-manned. Like people run weird ass defenses that make absolutely no sense. There's so many, like, you got all them DBs on the field and they're not covering who they're supposed to be covering. I'm in trips at this point. You ain't even matched up to defend trips. You got your safety isolated. Or I can split them. Like, I can throw either one of those routes. I can back shoulder that. He's basically taking his number one corner out of the game completely. He's a non-factor. Stop playing man, fellas. I'm telling you. The quicker you stop playing man, the better you're going to be. Unless you know how to shade. Like, that's really the thing with man coverage. You have to know how to shade, and you know you're going to give up something. Like it is what it is. But I'm gonna take me a breather. It's my bye week. I need to rest. I need to do some things around the house, and I will get back with y'all fellas, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I know it was a short stream, but I need to take a mental health day. All right. I will catch y'all later.